What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? My name is Ben, coming at you live on Facebook from Flippa with some of the best listings that we've got on the site right now. I think today I've got 3 different content sites, varying levels of revenue. One of them maybe a little bit more for the beginners, and one of them for like the boss. One of these sites I'm gonna bring up. Whoo! Dang, big one. Really cool site. Lots of opportunity. As always on Flippa, we're selling stuff every day. People are buying stuff every day. New things listed. Probably by the time I finish this sentence, there'll be a couple more businesses listed on Flippa. If you are not checking out our site all the time, you are missing out. If you are not on our daily email, you are missing out. There's a link to that in the description. If you're watching this on Facebook right now, click on that, sign up for the email. There's no spam. We're not selling this out. Literally, all we give you are the best listings that we find every single day, delivered right to your inbox. Saves you time, saves you energy. Open the email, look at it real quick. If something's for you, dive in, do due diligence. Easy as that. Seriously, do it. Hey, if you don't have time for me right now, I got the links to what we're talking about in there. Just go click on them. Do your own due diligence. That's what they're all for. I'm just here to, bring you some fun, bring you some opportunity, show you what's there, do a little bit of the research for you so you don't have to do it yourself. But hey, if you got to leave me to go start talking, start hustling, start owning your future, I don't mind. Get off of here. Get off of Facebook. Get onto Flippa. Buy a business. Sell a business. Do whatever you need. But if you are here, if you are on Facebook, let's jump to it. I'm going to share my screen as always. We will look at 3 different listings that I currently love. Some stuff I'm kind of in love with. As I said, these are all content sites today, which is cool. I like content sites. They're fun. They're relatively easy to manage as long as you know what you're doing. And the opportunity to build these to something like next level is stellar. So here we go. Let's start it off. This one, really cool. Small niche, weird niche, lucid dreaming, the lucid dreaming niche. It's essentially this whole world of like self-help and understanding your dreams and your subconscious. If you ever saw that, God, what was that Leo DiCaprio movie where they go into dreams within a dream sort of reality? I can't even remember what it's called, but that's that whole world here going on. Already 18 bids at 20,000 right now. You'll have to start a conversation to see what they're actually willing to take for this. But a lot of interest, 254 watchers. This one's exciting. Was there a couple weeks left still? So plenty of time to start a conversation, see what's up. This guy, Chris Hammond, rock star. He's done 8 transactions, $325,000, fully verified. I've actually talked to him myself for our Humans of Flippa series, which you can catch on our blog. I think his isn't posted yet, but it might actually be going up later today. So if you find yourself on the Flippa blog this afternoon, scroll down and find that Chris Hammond's on the Humans of Flippa. He's a great guy. And this is a great site. So let's jump into it. 13 years old. Let's start with that. Age. We all know what age means. And I think he actually mentions this is something like a 20-year-old domain or something like that. And it's just been making money for 13 years. He bought this originally from someone else who built it up. Someone who's obsessed with lucid dreaming. Let's just scroll down real quick. Let's get into it so I'm not making stuff up. So yeah, original owner is an experienced, passionate lucid dreamer. He spent 10,000 hours over 8 years writing the content for this site. It's evergreen, high quality, still earning back links, essentially on autopilot. Inception, that's the name of the movie, Inception. He mentions it here. But yeah, so great. I love that because, it's basically, this was created by someone who was passionate about the niche. Probably didn't even know what he was doing, to be honest, when it came to like building a content site, but he just loved what he was doing so much. They built something great that has this huge following, huge traction. This guy, Chris, who's a super seller over here, took it over. It's making over $4,000 a month in net profit. Amazing. I'm assuming, yeah, expenses, not much. Was that, probably about $500 in expenses, probably mostly going to maybe some writers, some hosting fees, a few things here and there, and getting 145,000 page views, almost 100,000 uniques a month, 52 authority score for, these weird things like lucid dream hypnosis and whatnot. That's, me right here. If you ever see these editor's notes, always good to take note there. I'll put a few things, just real quick recap for you why we love it so much. Totally organic. Let's look at this. He's got so much going on here. Zero ad spend, high traffic, engaging, 3.5 minutes of average time on page. So these are people who are literally coming on and reading, one article, two articles. They're not just coming up because it came up in a search result saying that's not what I wanted and leaving. So a lot of opportunity there. Look at that one, Facebook. 253,000 followers. I think I clicked over here earlier. It's actually up to like 255,000 since they even listed this. Couple thousand YouTube followers. It's probably a big space to grow. 35,000 email subscribers. We all know what that's worth. You can do a lot with email these days, be it actual email marketing or even just using those if you wanted to create some targeted ads. I don't know if there's maybe some stuff you can get into on like affiliates or even e-commerce in this space. It's not something I'm too familiar with, but right now, let's see. Oh, so they're actually selling an online course. Well, that's pretty cool. So $67 full price, $19 sale. I'm assuming it's one of those things that's always on sale. Who knows? But that's where half the revenue is actually coming for this online course. Really cool. 40% from affiliate marketing. So yeah, Amazon, ClickBank, Teachable, eJunkie, a couple different affiliates in there like that. Kind of spreads it out. So if Amazon decides to change things again, you still got all these other ones in there, and then only 15% from advertising. So really interesting. 145,000 pages a month, only 15% of the revenue coming from advertising. So really, really, really interesting one. Yeah, we got 9 hours of audio content, 2 hours of guided meditations. I mean, I honestly might check this out. I don't know a lot about lucid dreaming, but it's obviously popular. As I mentioned, this guy, great seller, super trustworthy. I was probably on the phone with him for 45 minutes or an hour the other week. Super solid guy. So good person to do business with. So yeah, contact the seller, request a reserve, ask some questions, and see if this might be right for you. Jump in on the action. Already 18 bids. So this is a good one. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. By the way, anyone watching right now, if you got any questions, throw them in the comments on Facebook. If I glance up and see it, I will answer your questions. I don't really care what they're about. Why not? I'm here. You're here. Let's be friends. All right. Another one. This one, again, I always love looking at the sellers. This one, Joe Burrow. This guy is a rock star. Honestly, I probably bring up his listings once every week or two. You'll see him quite often in our daily email because he's a broker who's always bringing good stuff to Flippa. 81 transactions, almost $1.3 million in transactions over his lifetime, which it's only been a few years actually. It's a young guy, great dude. Also, he's featured in Humans of Flippa. So if you're just curious to learn about Joe, head to our blog, flippa.com/blog, click on the Humans of Flippa banner, and just search the page for Joe Burrow. Great dude, very engaging, easy to talk to. So again, hit him up, see what's going on. This one, 3 bids at 19,700, reserve met. So winner gets it. 1 week left on this one. So yeah, if you're into this one, start your due diligence and reach out to Joe, see what's up. This is a content site in the, I don't know what you'd call it, the fish space. People who have aquariums, things like that, looking up different fish, how to feed your fish, I don't have an aquarium, but whatever you search for to figure out how to have fish at home. 3 years old. I think it's actually on a 20-year-old domain. So yeah, nice domain there, solid domain. $670 in profit a month. Pretty good page views, 37,000 page views, 27,000 uniques. Looks like it went up when quarantine hit. People were probably buying some fish tanks, I suppose. I don't know. Sounds fun. Went down a bit, coming up. Was that January? Interesting. I would have thought December, maybe gifts, but I don't know. Nice to see something up in January because January tends to be a slow month across the board. So great stuff. 38 authority score. Yeah, looking up, I assume these are all names of fish that people want to buy or research or know something about. How to fish mate, something that's always been on my mind. Absolutely. 91% organic search. An interesting thing on this one, so obviously, should be going for around 20,000, maybe more. Depends how many bids come in. But he mentions a good opportunity is, they're making all their money through Ezoic. some affiliates and some sponsored posts, but they've actually tested true e-commerce on here. I think it mentions they put up like a few items just to kind of see what the click-through was. Yeah, they put up 10 products on the WooCommerce store, through their WordPress, and they had over 130 people get to the cart page. That was in May, so they were just testing it real quick to see if it would work, and it does. So really big opportunity there. I'm sure there's a lot in the kind of the drop shipping space for aquariums and fish goods, fish food, fish nets, fish, the decorative stuff that goes in aquariums. So that could be a really interesting way to jump that 670 to 1,000 pretty quickly. Maybe get 10, 20 sales a month, and you might be able to double your profit. So pretty cool opportunity there. Check that one out. As I said, Joe, this guy's like, he's the best. Just hit him up. He'll answer your questions and throw in a bid. If this is for you, 8 days left, reserve already met. So, bid what you think it's worth. And now let's jump to the last one today. Again, if you do have any comments, just knock them out there. My final one here. God, I love this one. I love this one. I love this one. This is going to be featured in, today's Wednesday, so I think this is going out in tomorrow and Thursday's daily email. Again, if you're not signed up for our daily email, get on that. The link is in the notes here. So be on that. You'll get first news anytime we've got some good sites that you are going to want on your attention. So, all right, up front, you're not going to see too much here, right? So this is kind of a secret. Starting price, 10,000, doesn't sound like too much. You got to have to request reserve. You're going to have to contact the seller. You're going to have to sign confidentiality agreement. Super simple process. A couple clicks just makes everyone feel safe about this. But now let's jump in. This is a recipe site. They call it a food and lifestyle blog. It's pretty much a recipe website where you're, looking on here, getting tons of great ideas for what to cook for dinner. Been around for 11 years. 11 years, really solid, making $27,000, almost $28,000 every month, almost 900,000 page views, 570,000 unique visitors. Do I need to go on? Do I need to go on? Let's go on. The site's fantastic. They're getting kind of a mix of traffic from social, organic, direct, which I like to see, but nothing paid. Let's just jump into some more of this. As I said, so they did 300,000 in profit last year. So talk about like owning your future. Talk about being your own boss. That's a nice salary. 300 grand a year running a content site. If you like food, this is actually amazing. And they say low time requirement to maintain. I assume just got to keep up with social media, keep up with some emails. And you can just do well, really, really well. They got 60,000 people on their mailing list. They've got the domain authority of 59 on our SEM Rush module. What does it say here? Oh, I can't see it. Sorry, because it's a private. But I believe, the SEM Rush, I think it's something around 56 or something authority score. So really cool there. 75,000 people on Twitter, 235,000 followers and 10 million views on Pinterest. 188,000 fans on Facebook, blue check verified, 18,000 subscribers on YouTube, 20,000 subscribers on Instagram. What are we even doing here? This is incredible. They have a Facebook group in the air fryer category with 35,000 users. Like, where do the numbers stop here? This is just incredible. Anyhow, y'all know what a recipe site is, and y'all know how good these numbers are. So what are you waiting for? Jump in on this one, sign the confidentiality agreement, read all of the info here that's on Flippa, and then just contact the seller and see if this is something for you. If you've been looking for the step up, if you're running a couple content sites maybe and you're making a couple $1,000s a month and you're happy, maybe you're making 60 grand a year, 70 grand a year, 100 grand a year, but you're like, I know what I'm doing now. I'm ready for the next jump. This is cool. $300,000 in profit in the last 12 months. Wow. And I'm assuming run by themselves. Maybe they got, a virtual assistant or two that are helping out for a few bucks, but wow, that is very, very, very cool. So anyhow, The links for everything I talked about today, the recipe blog, the fish blog, the lucid dreaming blog, they're just in the notes. There's a link to sign up for the daily so you can get all this information without having to listen to me talk every single day straight to your inbox. There's new stuff every day on Flippa. Come in. If you got something to sell, just jump in, do the valuation, see what you might be worth, see if you can be getting $1 million for your site. You never know. Man, so many opportunities. Thank you for joining today. See you again next week. Cheers, guys. Much love.